This incredible Greek island is one of our new favourites. Tice, in 30 seconds, why don't you tell everyone why they need to come here?
Okay, first of all, the beaches are fantastic. This could be the best beach we've ever seen. It is way greener than a lot of the other islands that we've been to, and that's probably why we like it a lot more. It is the home to Mamma Mia. That's probably #1 on Abby's priority. And it's peaceful. It's not as busy or hectic as the other places we've been. But 30 seconds isn't really enough to tell you about this island because there's so much more. We're going to take you around today. We're going to show you the best places to go, best places to eat.
I'm not going to lie, this is probably the best restaurant we've been to in all of Greece.
The best activities, or all the activities that you can do here, the beaches that we love, and everything you need to know.
But first, come on in for a little apartment tour. So we are staying in the town centre in Skiathos, and this is our little dungeon apartment. When we first got here, I was a little worried because it's a little dark inside, but now I've really grown to love it. Yeah. We have everything in one spot that we need.
Absolutely
desk,
everything.
A bed, a cupboard, and then a bathroom. Spare bedroom is in here, but it's just got 2 bunk beds, very squishy, and then we've got a little kitchen. What do you reckon? Pretty good.
Perfect. All we need, 100%.
It's perfect, and I think this is around $70 a night, so it's actually pretty great.
Bargain.
All right, off to the gym we go.
We're doing back of leg day. Back of leg day.
Posterior chain, they call it.
Posterior chain. We split our legs into 2 sessions because Abby likes to get a big butt.
And the gym in Skiathos is fantastic. So if you're into fitness, I think a lot of people think that they need to come on holiday, especially to like the Greek islands and small islands like this, and not work out. But it's so easy to get a gym pass for the week. It cost us €30 each.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Good.
Honestly, this place is so beautiful. Wow. A lot more vibey at night when there's actually people here too. So where should you stay when you're coming to Skiathos? As you can see here, we've got a beautiful map. Now the main port and where you will most likely come into, unless you're flying, is Kora here. And this is where we're staying. It's beautiful. There's so many cute little shops, amazing restaurants, and it's just so easy to get around. Otherwise, you've also got Agia Paraskevi. This is a cute little beach town, as you can see, a little bit south. A little bit south of Kora, and then also we would recommend Kukunaries, which is where the most famous and beautiful beach is in Skiathos, and we're going to be taking you there later as well. And one of the cool things that sets this island apart from others is that it's got 146 kilometres of walking tracks. Now this is a walking track map, so as you can see, there's just so many tracks here, which is perfect for people who love adventure, who love nature, who love the outdoors. This is your island. So Tice wasn't wrong. I am very excited about the fact that Mamma Mia was filmed partly on this island. It's Skiathos and also Skopolis, which we're going to in a couple of days. But you might recognise this port, and I'm going to pop a clip up of the movie here. This is where the dads run when they're running late for the boat, and I'm going to flip this around so you can see that this, and there's a beautiful, beautiful yacht, a super yacht in the way, but this is the port where the dads run, and this is where it's filmed, which is so cool.
Bugger. My sentiments exactly.
So if you want to get to Skiathos, there's a few ways to get here. You can get a ferry from Athens or the other islands. They're going to cost you around €40 each. And then you can also fly directly from Athens. That's how we got here. You can fly from other places in Europe as well, like London, and that's going to run you up about €100, a little bit more. One thing that we do before we go to gym is we got to get a coffee. So we got to get our engines roaring, and I'm going to take you to show you our best coffee shop.
It's my favourite part of the day.
One thing that we love about this Il Posto cafe is there's a delivery dude and he just fangs it. Actually, here he comes again. But he just fangs it around. Fastest delivery guy here, and we see him all over town. Like, we'll see him 10 times a day because he's delivered everywhere. I reckon everyone will know him. Also, there's a couple of words that you can learn. So, you know, you can get amongst the culture. Kalimera is good morning. Efraristo is thank you. Yas or yasas is hello to 2 or more people. And I think you can say it as goodbye as well. And then you can say ya to one person. Ya means hello to one person, or yaso means hello to one person. So give that a crack. One way to stay fit is to train legs twice a week.
Oh yeah.
Train legs twice a week, and we just smashed it. Smashed those posterior, what do you call it?
Posterior chain, and now it's time for Tysa's favourite post-workouts.
Yeah,
You can guess what it is. We ready?
it's called urban harvesting.
I'm gonna flip this screen. Here he goes. The male primate in his natural habitat.
I love it.
Sources plums.
Look at that.
So one thing that we think that a lot of YouTubes are missing when it comes to travel guides is the best foods and restaurants. Sometimes you see little snippets, but we really aim to give you all of the information of like the best food and like specific spots that you can go to. So if you love travel, if you love food, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video, and like this video if you do, because it tells us that we should be sending out more videos like this. Anyway, we are on the way to get a second coffee. We're feeling like we want a second coffee today. And we're going to take you to a really beautiful spot, so make sure you add this to your list as well. So this cafe is called Burzi. And it's a really beautiful cafe. You want to come here either for the morning. It gets very busy after 10 a.m. I think, but it's got a beautiful view. And then we've also heard that sunset drinks, a little wine, a little champagne and a beer, watching the sunset go down. It's a perfect spot for that too. Fantastico. Give us a smile.
Safety first.
So weird.
We're at Kukunaries beach, which is, I guess, a little bit north of the main town, and it's quite a nice beach for families. It's a very long sandy stretch with heaps of sunbeds and stuff. Very nice to come chill out. People say it's the most popular one to come to, so there you go. And there's actually, this island has over 60 beaches, and some that are really, really beautiful. One that we visited on a day trip on a boat. It's only accessible by boat. It's called Lalaria Beach. This could be the best beach we've ever seen. It's a big call. I'll let Abby decide at the end if it was. But crystal blue waters. We got there just before 10 a.m. and there was no one there. As soon as it hit 10 a.m, all these big boats arrived and it was chockers. And on that, we would recommend hiring the boat because it was honestly the best day ever. We did it once in Milos and we were like, absolutely loved it. This time, exactly the same, absolutely loved it. And there is a heap more beaches that you can access with the boat. Lots of them have tavernas on them, so we would highly recommend that you do that. The first one was Korea Beach, and we went there. That has sunbeds, has a cute taverna. We ate some of the best food there. Dakos is this Greek dish that you have to try. Abby's salivating behind the camera, but it is so fresh. It's like tomato puree with capers and feta cheese and on this really thick bread, which was freaking awesome. And we spent the morning there, and then there's another one that we went to in the afternoon after visiting a bunch of other beaches, which we'll put a little list here of some of the beaches you have to go to. But finally we went to Diamante Taverna. It came like a local recommendation, and I think everyone should go there. It is so cute. It feels like a hidden little paradise. It's got a cocktail bar upstairs in like a treetop thing, and then the restaurant downstairs. The food was incredible, super fresh. They bring in the fresh seafood every single day, and it was a real vibe. I'm sure that it kicks off as a party later on. I'm almost certain. We didn't stay that long, but I'm certain it would. And then if you do hire the boat, round out your night at Kukunaries Beach Bar. That's a separate island just off Skiathos, and it's really cool. Long stretch of beach, really big bar. A lot of people come there, but it's a bit of a vibe.
So we tried to get a day bed before and inquired about the price, and it was €40 for 2 beds. So they don't sell them singularly. That was for front row, and then the back row was €35. Now that's pretty standard for a good day bed here.
You can get because it's like €15 per bed usually.
Yeah, but they don't sell them singularly here. But other costs of things while you're here, what we've actually found with Skiathos, it's a little bit cheaper than the Cyclades. So when we were in Milos, we were paying around €20 a day for a scooter, and then our boat trip cost €200 for 4 hours.
Yeah.
But our boat trip here cost us €200 for pretty much 8 hours, which was amazing. And our scooter rental has only been €15 a day.
Yeah, but then we had to include our insurance, which was only a couple more euro a day, but still cheaper.
Yeah.
And I think if we negotiated, we probably could have got a cheaper price as well.
For sure, if we had it for longer. But then if you're comparing food, it's pretty... And actually, I think it's a little bit cheaper here. I always try and compare like the Greek salads as a benchmark. And the Greek salads in Milos and Paros were around probably like €17-18. Here,
so ridiculous.
Here, I think they're around €12, so it's a little bit cheaper as well. Tice is all dressed up for our date night. We've got a very special occasion today.
We do, very special occasion. We're going to go see the Mamma Mia movie, open air cinema style.
And this is something that you actually have to book ahead of time because it really books up. But show us your outfit.
Yeah, oh, this is it.
Outfit scan. Very Greece, very summer European.
Thanks, babe.
We've also booked a very yummy and special dinner place that we will share in a second. But first we're going to go cocktail bar hunting.
Yes, we need to get a
little
pre-dinner drink.
Pre-dinner drinkies. Mum and Dad are out. Date night.
So if you're looking for a bar, there's Main Strip. Basically goes down the right-hand side of the main town, Kora, and that has all of your bars on there. We're right here at the moment, and we are at the venue, and then there's other ones that are called Rock and Roll Bar, Jasmine Bar, and they're all the top rated ones. Otherwise you can walk into town and there's a heap of places where you can grab a beer and all of that sort of stuff, but they're the main ones. We're just returning our scooter. We've had a really good time here driving around that. It's probably the cheapest way to get around, honestly. It's about €20 per day. We said a bit before, €15 per day, plus insurance, €20, but you can hire all this other stuff. ATV, you can hire dune buggies, cars and everything, but they're all going to be a little bit more expensive. Otherwise, you can catch buses, and buses are quite good around here. They go to all the main areas, and you're going to pay only like €1 to €3 per trip. If you catch the bus though, you might not be able to get to the north side of the island. That's where a lot of the cool tavernas on the beaches are that we went by boat. So just keep that in mind.
The most amazing restaurant I think that we've been to in our entire Greece trip.
Yeah.
It is absolutely stunning, overlooking the beach and the water and the rocks, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, and we got recommended this by a local Greek guy, and he said that this is fantastic. It's called Plakas, and it's a must go. You got to book in advance. Got to book in advance, and make sure you ask for a table near the front, because that's when you're going to get this epic view, which I'll show you overlay. And then there's a couple of other restaurants that we got recommended and really enjoyed while we've been here. So the first one was Marmita, and this is traditional Greek. That's in the main town in Kora, and it was really, really wonderful. We had stuffed octopus, we had the meatballs, and it was really, really tasty food.
All the meals kind of mesh into one after a while.
But then there's a restaurant opposite that, and that's also fantastic.
Sparkling mineral water. Sparkling water, very nice.
Perfect.
Another one that came highly recommended is Kukunaries restaurant, and that's in Kukunaries Beach where we were earlier today, so check that out if you're down there or staying down there. And then finally you can have gyro everywhere. There's gyro every street corner and it looks amazing. We had it at No Name and it was really tasty, about €4. And yeah, one to check out. Also, if you're wanting to cook at home, then there are a few supermarkets here. You want to go to the big ones because that's where you're going to get the best prices. The one that we went to was Skiathos, and that one had really good prices for our breakfast and stuff.
Ready for some ASMR? Let's go break off at 2. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the best restaurant we've been to in all of Greece. So we got very carried away last night and had so much fun at the Mamma Mia movie, and if you're coming to Skiathos you have to go and watch it. Even if you're not a fan, it was so much fun, it was such a vibe.
Yeah, but even I enjoyed it, honestly.
Yeah, loved it.
I had a lot of fun. We belted out some of the songs.
Yeah, if you love ABBA music, but definitely book ahead of time because we only got tickets like 4 days in advance, I think. We had to get them 4 days in advance. So yeah. That's one thing you can do. Also, if you're a Mamma Mia fan, there are so many tours that you can do. If you don't hire your own boat, then there are heaps of boats that you can jump on and they'll take you all around to Skopolis as well and around like Skiathos Island and show you some of the filming locations, which is very fun.
I think they're called the Mamma Mia boat tours.
Yeah.
And you can get them right at the port in Kora.
Yeah, there's heaps of other boats as well. If you want to do any day trips to any of the other islands around here, just show up at the dock and you can jump on boats. They go, multiple times a day. Yep. And I don't think you need to pre-book those either. One other thing that we recommend you do is go and visit Paris's winery. We went for the afternoon and spent €25 on a wine tasting.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous.
The glasses were huge. It was like basically getting 4 glasses of wine each. They were so yum, and they give you like food and little snacks to go with it, and it was just such a vibe. We definitely recommend going there.
Yeah, and it's got an epic view of the whole of Skiathos. It was really nice. It only took us about 15 minutes to get up there as well.
Yeah. And then alongside that, definitely hire the boat for the day. We did it through this company here and it cost us €200 for 7 hours, and we just had the best day ever. We visited all of the beaches, especially Lalaria beach.
Yeah.
And you can just go in your own time, jump off, have a bite to eat at all the taverns nearby, and we just had the best day. And also there's heaps of water sports you can do here. We've seen a bunch of families jumping on those, boats with a
jet ski, motorboats that pull along those bananas. You got windsurfing, kiteboarding, kite surfing, all that sort of stuff. Scuba diving you can do here. All of that is available when you're here.
Yeah.
So we're about to wrap up because we're leaving Skiathos in an hour or so.
Heading to Skopolis.
We're at our favourite beach. Look at that. That's where we're going to lie. We've been lying there every day pretty much in the afternoon. This is
definitely the best beach spot.
Yeah, the best beach spot. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like it, please subscribe. You don't want to miss the rest of our Greece videos that are coming up. They're going to be really cool.
Oh, hot floor.
Hot floor.
Ow.
Alrighty, we'll see you later guys. Bye.